Hello everyone, my name is Omotola Fayemi. Welcome to this channel. Let me just first remove my tie because today we are looking at something that is serious. And yes, I've already talked about Complete WAEC Study, this platform, and I want to explain how to navigate around it. The link will be in the comment section. I will also put it around there. Let's see, because some of us may think it's just one of those channels, one of those platforms, but the platform has something that I have not really deeply talked about. And what are the things it has? Maybe we should just go there. It has different section for different students. If you are a candidate or you are still in secondary school, you are hoping that by next year or years to come you write WAEC, or you are writing WAEC right now. The platform has something that you need to know. Let me do some explaining on it, and it also help parents a lot, for them to prepare for their children, to prepare their children for, to prepare them, whether you have lesson teacher or you don't have lesson teacher. So it will help guide the student all through. So what are the things? So the platform explain what we call WAEC grading system, and the student, because for you to write WAEC you need to understand what it's all about, how you can, the strategy. The other time I was talking about strategy, and somebody was saying, you are talking about shortcut. It's not shortcuts, it's strategy. When you understand what you are going to meet, you know how to prepare for it. Now if you go on that platform, you will see A1. If you have A1 in WAEC, you have a score, you have distinction, and that score is 75% to 100%. And B2 is 70 to 74% of the total score after being weighted. So B3 is 65 to 69%, C4 is 60 to 64%, C5 is 55 to 59%, C6 is 50 to 54%, D7 is 45 to 49%. As you see on the screen, E9 is 40 to 44%, F9 is 0 to 39%. So people scoring from 70 upward have A1 and B2, which in a way it's a good result in the university. Having said all these things, now takes us to, I will focus only on the core subject, because this core subject will help you in subject combination. English and maths is compulsory, but coming to look at it in science subject, you have biology, chemistry, and physics. If you check very well, you may use agricultural science to replace. If you have agri science, you can use it to replace biology. Though today you may also be seeing a subject like animal husbandry or crop production. But any other thing is, they are just additional. You can, but it's better that you prioritize on this if you are doing anything that has to do with science, because if your subject combination is not complete. For example, somebody who doesn't have chemistry and you want to do science, even they may not consider the person for the admission. Or you don't have physics, you can see exchange biology for agric, as I said. So you look at this subject combination is very important. English and maths and any other in credit pass, that's at least C6. But if you have A1 there, but if you target A1, B2, it will give you more leverage than the others. So the commercial class, like I click, if you come to that particular site, I would the commercial class is the other one with blue. I just click on it, and you will see that you have English maths, general maths, is not further maths now, economics, commerce, financial accounting. For people that want to study something that has to do with commerce, that has to do with accounting, business admin, and economics, the likes. And if you check, what can help you also is that you check JAMB prospectus. They will tell you the subject combination for the course. So when you check all those things for the course you want to study, even particularly those new courses, it will help you to prepare ahead. I know I've done a video about some courses that are new, some the much emphasized courses and the alternates. Maybe you also have to look at that to see that studying some alternate can also lead you to the career path of those ones that people are sorting, the most sought after ones. So out of the art class, if you click on it, on that art class on that website, you will see English language, general mathematics, government literature, and CRS. I'm not saying that other subjects like geography, food and nutrition, fine art, they are not so useful, but these are major ones and it's good that you prioritize them. You can also bring in some other ones in, but when it comes to admission, if these ones are not in good standing, it may also affect admission when it comes to JAMB score. So maybe you want to study mass communication law, you need to have government, you need to have literature in English, and maybe some other ones like that. So let's see something here. Go straight. Let's look at science. Science, we have English and math. English and mathematics is common to all of them. So we see something here. And this is what I call strategy. Strategy is very important. You know, you don't just go into things without planning. So I click on English and it gives me a drop down. Look at it very well. English has 3 papers to write: essay writing, comprehension and summary, then oral English. That one is subjective. The essay writing is 1 hour 50 minutes and it's 50 marks, 35% of the whole score. Comprehension and summary has 1 hour 30 minutes to write, and that is 60 marks. That's 43% of the whole total course. And we told all of English language. Now, oral English objective, that one is 45 minutes and it's 40 marks. And then it is 22% of the whole total mark. And this essay writing has you have to write one essay from a choice of 5. Then all those type of essay is maybe it's narrative, descriptive, argumentative, expository, letter writing, speech, report. If I'm you now, I will pick 1 or 2 that I will practice in that line very, very well. I will practice. If it is narrative essay I know how to write, I will practice it. I'll keep practicing it and fine-tuning how I'm going to do it and do it better. Because you will do one, you see, you practice it again and again. You can pick 2 or 3 because one may not want to work at, or you practice again and again, and that in a way has 35%. What does that mean? If somebody will have 35 marks out of 100, yeah, he's making progress. Now comprehension passage is 30 marks. 30 marks alone. Essay is 50 marks. Comprehension is 30 marks. And the section B of it is summary, making another 30 marks. So if you can have like this one now, 30 marks of that 43% is like 20%. So if you put 35% of essay and then 20% of comprehension, add it together, that's 50%. Already the person, if you do well in these 2 only, which I will not advise you to do. If you do well, very well on this one only, you would have scored C in English. You would have scored C in English because it's like 50% of the whole thing. Now pick summary, then the 40 marks of the objective. The objective is 22 marks. That means comprehension, the weight of the comprehension itself is similar to the weight of the objective. Somebody can write paper 1 and paper 2 and still do well. Look at it, 35 plus 40, 43 is what? That's like 78%. And 78%, 75% is A1. If somebody writes these 2 and he did very excellently well and he believes that yes, he will not go down, he will score A without even the paper 3. So that's what I call strategy. But I'm not saying do not leave, because all those ones that you leave can meet up with the missing link or missing marks that you may miss. So if you do paper 1, paper 2 very well, it is both of them are even A. They enter into the range of A. The remaining 22% is to make up for 1 or 2 things. And don't forget, when you write, don't just be cancelling and cancelling. That thing can also go against. You write neatly and you put your points neatly. So even if you pick paper 3, which is 22%, and paper 1, 33%, that's like 50 something. That's 57. It's not up to around C or thereabout. Around C, maybe C4, So English language, if you understand this pattern, it will help you to prepare very well. I'll be doing this. I'll do English. I'll do the science subject. I'll do the commercial subject. I'll do the art subject. Just follow what I'm doing, because I'll be releasing them gradually so that you understand and ruminate on it. So you prepare your mind. Now look at this: paper 1, paper 2, paper 3. Paper 2 comprehension. Paper 3 oral and vowel. Now, what are the things, sections that normally frequently appear in exam? These are the ones. Topic that normally appear very high. Essay writing, as we've talked about it, and the percentage. Comprehension, summary, oral, vowels. They are, they frequently appear. So what you just need to do is to sharpen yourself, because when you now meet with it, be like an athlete that is preparing for Olympic. Olympic is every 4 years. So when before you have that, you will run 100 meter and win within 9 to 10 seconds. You prepare 4 years. How many seconds is in 4 years? To prepare for 10 seconds to win. So you have to you have to start sharpening those aspects. When you know very well, you have confidence, you will not be following some people to do, let's be looking for question. You don't have any business in looking for question here and there. All those things are distraction. In fact, the people that are not smart are the ones that do all those things. By the time you go and look for question here, you lose what you already have. So this is just it. This thing, the question that will come, it is already before you. What you just need to do is to practice, so that when you come into exam, or you'll be able to what, master, work and give your best into this. Exam is meant to show your best to the world. I mean, to the examiner, not to be, So you see the other parts that are also featured in the stress pattern, the rhyme, the intonation, word structure. So, and if you have lesson teacher, you can be asking them to tutor you in this line, or your school teacher. Your school teacher too can be approached, at when they are free. If you frequently meet them, they will be able to guide you. Now look at it again. Frequently examine topics. They are mentioned. How many marks? 100%. You could just check the screen and be able to see them, what stress, rhyme, and the rest. So these are the things that can make you gain A, and what is needed. Check A grade strategy, essay writing, what you need to master, the summary, what you need to master, comprehension, what you need to answer. Like that comprehension said, never answer from memory. Find evidence in the passage. Did you see that? Find evidence in the passage. Comprehension is you first look at the answer. You look at the question. Is that question? You now see sometimes they layer it. Some answers, the first question may be in first paragraph, the second question may be in second paragraph. It depends on what it is. So the answer for comprehension is in the passage. Go onto this complete WAEC study and check all those things, so that you use it as strategy. So, and oral, make flashcard of all the phonemes, formal letter, like that, past question, daily, like that. So these are the things for English language. I hope we really understand this. I will continue with mathematics the next one. Thank you very much.